I can show you how to make yourself come.
I know.
So, when was the last time you had sex? And where?
Okay, it was on a beach, probably 3 weeks ago, and there was sand everywhere. So I would not recommend that.
2 hours ago in the car on the ride here. I had to get warmed up before I arrived.
Oh, I've never had sex. Like, ever.
No, no way. There's a virgin on the show? Okay, does she expect to lose her virginity on the show? I lost mine in an alley, but I wouldn't put it on a show for national television. I mean, come on, right?
Well, I'm way more experienced and I am planning to get all of that day.
Whoa, claws out already. A virgin, a car quickie, and beach sand in places no exfoliator can reach. If this is the warm-up, I can't wait for the main event. Welcome to the Lust Game, where 6 contestants come looking for love and $5 million. You've met the ladies, and now introducing 3 dangerously attractive bachelors. Tonight, they'll take on their first challenge, seductive, bold, and a little risky. Each contestant will receive a task tailored just for them. The watch will buzz when a heart rate hits 100, but whether they earn points depends on the task. Now, are we ready to start the show? Your task: make his heart rate spike over 100 BPM.
Okay, Poppy, you can do this. You got this no matter who's in there. How am I supposed to spike his heart rate?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Zachary.
Poppy. You look really nice.
I'm a lawyer. Dressing sharp helps with persuasion. Let me offer you a deal, Poppy.
A deal?
I know you have a task. I have a task too. Tell me what yours is, and maybe we both can earn some points out of this.
I need to win this to pay the hospital bill. May I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Well,
we just met.
maybe I can just...
Is it?
Congrats, Poppy. You've successfully completed your task.
I did not mean to do that. My God, I'm so sorry.
Well played.
Your next task begins in room 2. Task: make him remove 1 item of clothing.
Oh, you gotta be joking me right now. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
My task is to get him to take off an item of clothing and there's already moaning in there. What kind of show is this?
You the virgin? Well, if you want to lose your V card, he's a damn good investment.
Hello?
I'll be out in a minute.
Okay, I'll just wait here. What am I gonna do? I really need the money. Wait, technically, if I steal this towel, then he took something home. And I can... Shit, I need to... Ryan?
Poppy?
What are you doing?
Congrats, Poppy. You completed your task.
Oh my god.
Don't act so surprised, Poppy. You're my ex-girlfriend.
Really? I'll date him for 6 months. I mean, you know, I never...
Well, now you know what you've been missing out on.
Okay, well... I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Oh, great. I'm gonna be stuck in a villa with my ex for the next 7 days.
Head to room 1 for your next task. Your objective, get him to say, good girl.
To get him to say good girl? That's weird, but okay. If you're showering, you need to warn me this time, okay? I swear. It's like Christian Grey designed this place.
Hello, Poppy.
Wait, do I know him? Have we met? How do you know my name?
One of my tasks was to memorize everyone's name. You're the last one, so process of elimination.
Are you sure we haven't worked together before?
Oh, shit.
I'm late for my meeting.
Well, you should probably be a little more careful.
Mr. Russo? This way.
Mr. Russo? The mysterious Russo heir. Oh my god. I just body slammed my boss's boss.
I don't think so. I'm just a mechanic.
He's right. My boss's boss's boss wouldn't be on a dating reality show.
Curious. Are we?
Are these part of your task?
What's your task? You show me yours. I'll show you mine.
Okay, definitely a playboy. But I need to win this. Seems kind of unfair that you know my name, but I don't know yours.
Hayden. Nice to meet you, Poppy. Still, you haven't answered my question.
I'm not gonna tell you what my task is. You could use it against me.
Fair enough. Want to try some of these out? help you win your task.
How the hell do I get him to say good girl?
We don't have to if you don't want to.
Fuck it. I'm doing this. I want to try.
Okay. Well then. Put your arms around my neck.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just relax. Is this okay?
Yeah. I think so.
Congratulations, Hayden. You've completed your task.
Your task was to get my heart rate over 100?
Yep.
How many points do you have?
3.
So you've completed all your tasks. Great. Thanks for making me lose.
Oh, come on, Bobby. It's just a game.
It's not a game to me.
It's not a game to me either, Poppy Jenkins.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations on completing your first ice-breaking mission. Hope you all had fun.
I smell the tea.
Now, it's time for your reward. The winner of this round gets to choose one person to share the luxury bedroom with tonight. Everyone else will be bunking in the basement.
Hey, Lexi, can we have sex after we go to bed?
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
Ooh, okay.
Intimate actions are allowed, as long as you keep them inside the villa.
Everything on camera? No screwing into the stars. That's scandalous.
Correct. Any intimacy outside the villa will result in point deductions.
What about kissing? Even a hug?
Also, off limits. Please keep all your touches indoors.
No problem for me.
And now, our winner for tonight is... Hayden?
Okay. So, who are you having sex with tonight, handsome?
Who said I'm having sex?
Oh, come on. You have to do at least a little something for the views.
Please do not choose me. I am not losing my virginity for camera ratings.
Hayden, who would you like to take with you tonight?
I'll choose... I'll choose Poppy.
Whoa. So you two had some fun in that kinky sex room,
Girl, his abs. I will change with you in a heartbeat.
Wait, how do you know about his abs?
Oh, we've all seen his goods, honey.
Yeah, seriously. Have you not?
Ugh, he really is a womanizer. Why did he choose me?
Well, come on. Bedtime.
Something the matter? You jealous?
Jealous of what? I have abs too.
Come on, Justin.
So, how are you going to thank me?
For what?
For saving you from the basement and those shitty bunk beds. Don't you think I deserve at least a little appreciation?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Your Majesty, for bestowing upon me the honor of sharing your bed.
You joined a dating show. You're not even trying to flirt, kiss, or even stir up drama. Why are you here?
For the payout. Duh. Why are you here?
I'm here for someone.
Why is he looking at me like this? He can't be talking about me. He doesn't even know me. So who's your ex? Zoe? Oh, is it Jocelyn?
Why would you think that one of them is my ex?
Because Ryan's my ex. So I just figured, that was a secret twist to reunite the exes under pressure. Classic reality TV bait.
So are you getting back with him? Is that why you joined the show? To get back with your ex?
You've been offered a secret challenge using intimate acts to get his heart rate over 100.
I've never seduced anyone before, but I have to do this to win the secret challenge. Does that make you jealous? Me talking about my ex while I'm in bed with you?
Don't start something you can't finish.
Did I get your heart racing?
You had a secret task to get my heart racing? Well, congrats, Poppy. Mission accomplished. Good night.
Congrats on completing your secret task. You'll receive a privilege later in the show.
I got the task done, but why does it feel like something's pulling at my heartstrings? What the? Oh God, the hot lawyer is stirring like it's Exhibit A in a murder trial. Is that forearm fan service?
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm pretty sure that bagel didn't consent.
Yeah. Dude, what are you doing? What? You just filming a thirst trap for TikTok. That is not thirst trapping. That's making that bagel file a restraining order.
You need to get laid, man.
What do you two geezers even know? Oh, have you never heard of TikTok?
Let's see what the lady has to say.
It's cringe, Ryan.
Come on, Poppy.
Ooh, smells good in here. What's for breakfast?
Really? Day drinking? It's 9 a.m.
So, how was the big
Zoe,
bedroom?
it was fine. It was.
The bedroom was great. Sure beats those rock hard bump beds.
Great. He just got out of bed with me this morning, and now he's flirting with Zoe.
Weren't you wrapped up around Ryan yesterday?
Oh, yes. Ryan and I had our fun. But I'm keeping my options open. What about you and Mr. Pinstripe? We have this sort of slow burn, enemies to lovers kind of vibe.
I'm keeping my options open too.
Well, I'm just here for the prize money.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lexi!
Once you finish breakfast, please head to the living room. It's time for today's game.
Oh boy. Let's do this. Come on.
For today's challenge, we're playing Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
What are we, 12?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Ooh, truth. What is your favorite sex position? Thanks.
Way to kick off the morning.
Jesus. What am I supposed to say if I get a question like that? I've never even had sex before.
So what is your favorite sex position?
Easy. Doggy. Why? Afraid to see the disappointment on her face?
Oh.
No, I mean it's clearly like the.
Just kidding.
1 point to Ryan.
Boys, right?
Boys. Not men.
Has something happened between them?
Okay, let's see what's next. Truth.
Ooh.
Tell the group a secret of yours.
Okay.
I know. Someone in this room has a secret identity.
That's it? But that's not even your secret.
Sure it is. No one else knows it but me.
1 point to Zoe.
All right.
I got dare. Touch someone's abs for 10 seconds.
Oh. You could touch mine if you want. I mean, it's not like you haven't touched me before. What?
Ryan.
What?
Ryan and I used to.
Poppy and I dated for a while. There.
Oh.
I thought that was the whole twist on this thing. We were exes. I mean, like, we could have dated Hayden or Zachary.
I would never date Zoe.
Oh.
Like I would date a vanilla lawyer like you.
Well, we can't be the only exes in here.
Well, you are. So, now what? You gonna touch your ex's abs?
Come on, Poppy. You know you want to.
I don't want to touch you, Ryan.
Okay, fine. Your loss.
Oh, you virgins. It's not like you're just touching his ass. It's not like you're touching his dick.
What?
You don't want to lose the points, do you?
What? You've never had sex before?
Fine. Fine.
I knew you couldn't resist me. Of course.
This is strictly platonic.
I'm only doing this for the point.
Come on in. Water's warm.
No.
What are you doing?
Three, 2, 1.
1 point to Poppy.
Girl. Damn, he's fine. I know, right? Who's next?
I'll go.
So, you're a virgin.
Look, that is none of your business.
I mean, You haven't even been curious about it? Not even a little? How did it feel when I pinned you to that big bed?
One point for Zachary.
Good boy.
Your turn next, pretty boy.
Dare. Leave a hickey on someone else.
Oh.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay.
Okay. I thought Zoe was into you.
Yeah, well, I guess some people will trade their dignity for 5 seconds of screen time.
Yeah, I definitely dodged a bullet with Ryan.
I'm not into you, Zoe.
Wow. Hope that 3 seconds was worth it, Zoe.
At least it was 3 seconds with Hayden. 3 seconds with you was the whole show.
So, want to work together on this one?
What do you mean?
Well, you let me give you a hickey and I'll give you my point.
Wait, what? You can't do that.
Yeah, Lexi, can he do that?
Yes. You may gift points if you wish.
So, how about it? You said you wanted to win.
I do want to win, but do I really want a mark from him?
I promise it won't hurt.
Looks like Hayden's got a thing for Poppy.
Don't say. He shared his reward with her yesterday, and now he's made her win.
Yeah. They could have fucked last night.
No, not for the cameras.
How do you feel about that, Ryan? Having your ex-girlfriend lose her virginity to a much more handsome man.
No. Poppy might do something like that.
Even if they didn't fuck, they must have come up with some sort of pact. It's $5 million for the winner.
Whatever they're working out, it's working. They're winning.
What do you mean?
Lexi, Poppy win this round?
Correct. Poppy has uncovered how to win this game. You must be charming enough that others want to help you win.
That's not fair. Nobody told us that.
It's in the show title, Ryan. Seduce me if you can. It's about charm, attraction, and strategy. And right now, Poppy is winning.
Why is he always helping me? Does he like me?
Congratulations, Poppy. You now have the privilege of inviting one person to the bedroom tonight.
Shall we make a pact then? I want that prize money.
I want more followers, so we now have a payment.
Perfect.
Yo, Z-Dog. You want to work together too? I don't need you to win.
That smug bastard can't have Poppy. Not on my watch.
Hayden, why are you helping me?
Because he wants to sleep with you. Easy as that.
That's a lie. I do it because I want to. Because, well, I don't need anything in return.
Oh, really? So inviting her to the luxury bedroom and then giving her your point the next morning was what? Just charity?
No, I did it because she's worth it. Something you clearly never understood because she dumped you.
Hayden.
I've known her since before you even showed up.
I already know more about what she needs than you ever did. Yeah.
You're hurting me.
See? I got her back. Just like that.
Are you an idiot? She just said we were hurting her. You never listened to her. That's why she left you.
Oh, she never said that. You're lying.
Can you stop? Oh, when is it my turn not to guys fight over me?
What's with second chances? Where were you when you had your first shot?
Yeah, it's just for the drama. I bet TikTok will eat that shit up.
So you don't believe in second chances?
No, I don't.
Whatever's going on between you two, you really should fuck it out.
So,
I'm not something for you two to fight over, and I'm done dealing with your fragile egos.
This isn't over.
Are you an idiot? She just said we were hurting her. You never listened to her. That's why she left you.
I mean, Hayden did listen to me. Does that mean he cares?
Want a drink? That's right, want a drink.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving me the big bedroom tonight. Cheers.
Cheers. So did you actually mean all those things you said earlier?
Which part? I said a lot of things today.
Seriously? He doesn't even remember? God, maybe he just said it for the camera. Never mind.
No, I'm just kidding, yes. Of course, I meant everything I said. You really are worth it, Poppy. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, especially not Ryan.
Are you jealous? You are.
Ladies.
ooh, thank you.
Do you mind stirring the pot for views?
I don't mind playing the villain in their love story.
Listen, you don't need to play this jealous, protective love interest for the cameras. Ryan and I are done.
Who says I'm playing?
Warning. No kissing allowed outside the house. Intimate actions outside will result in point deductions.
Thanks for the buzzkill, Lexi. Although I wouldn't mind losing a point or two if it means I still get that. Regardless, we're gonna be in the big bedroom tonight. No penalties for what goes on in there.
He's teasing me again. But why does it sound so hot?
Surprise!
What are you doing?
Hayden, you should have seen the look on your face.
Poppy!
The marketing team is gonna eat this up. I can't swim.
I got you! I got you!
What's going on?
Poppy can't swim. Ryan, why don't you tell us your ex-girlfriend can't swim?
Well, I had no idea she couldn't swim. We only dated for like 6.5 months.
Poppy, can you hear me? Should we call an ambulance?
Hayden, no! Don't put your lips on her. We're outside. You're gonna lose all your points.
I don't care about losing fucking points. She's dying. Oh. God.
You saved me.
Come on, let's get you inside.
Seriously, you don't have to do this.
You almost died today, Poppy. Just let me take care of you.
Honestly, I can't thank you enough.
I just did what any man would do. Seriously, you don't have to keep thanking me every 5 seconds.
Hayden, what are you doing?
Just... Poppy, let me help you feel good. You must have scraped your knee when you slipped into the pool. It's good.
I didn't even notice.
What did you think I was gonna do?
He's teasing me for the views. I can't fall for this. We're going our separate ways after the show anyway.
Poppy,
We should go to bed. It's been a long day.
Wait. Poppy, what I did for you today wasn't for the cameras. I'm not good at faking things, especially when it comes to you, Poppy.
Is this one of your secret tasks?
No. But even if it were, I'd give you the reward anyway. Oh, come on, Poppy. Just one more minute. I thought I lost you yesterday.
Okay. Does he really have feelings for me? Or am I just imagining it?
Welcome to a brand new day and a brand new challenge. Let me introduce your next game, Pop Me Maybe.
They really know how to name these.
That's how you get more followers.
The aim of this game is to pop as many balloons as you can. You may work together or work alone. Remember, for people working together, for each balloon your team pops, it will be divided into equal parts of point for everyone.
Hey, we should work together on this one. I'll give you all my points.
Thanks, but I can do it myself.
I need to win this today, so I can choose Poppy to stay with me for the night.
The winner of today will be taking one person to a lovely luxury dinner.
All right.
Okay.
Losers will only get pizza.
Sounds good to me.
I mean cooked pizza dough. No sauce, no toppings. You have 10 minutes, starting now.
He's harder than I thought. Whoa, come back!
First point goes to Zachary.
Come on.
Are we doing this in the pool too?
Depends on if you want more points.
Well, Poppy, want to see you get wet? Well, I better catch up.
Oh, okay, let's go. Jocelyn, run. Yes.
Well, we can't let Ryan and Hayden take all the balloons in the pool.
Got these for you.
Really?
Three, two, one. Time's up.
Hey, Poppy, would you mind drying off my back?
Is that the boys' version of can you rub sunscreen on my back? You know that means he wants to sleep with you, right, Poppy?
Thanks for the fun, guys. Today's winner is Ryan.
I choose Poppy.
Why?
Is it really that surprising? It's not like you haven't had dinner with me before, Poppy.
This jealous extra is getting fast.
You know, Poppy, you can refuse. You don't have to do this.
I can? Can I refuse?
Of course you can.
Oh, so hopping into bed with some stranger that eye fucks you every second is okay. But dinner with your ex is an instant no?
You.
What?
Okay. I will go to dinner with Ryan. It's not a problem.
Great. I'll see you at dinner. Be sure to wear something nice.
Poppy.
Listen, I don't need a babysitter every single day. I guess tonight is my chance with Hayden.
A toast.
To what?
To us. Of course. This is a sign. Showing that we're meant to be.
Ryan, are you drunk?
This is our second chance, Poppy.
No, their family didn't care what they thought.
It's just a movie, Zach. It's not real.
Right. Because in reality, Noah and... what's her name?
Allie.
Allie. They wouldn't up on the same dating show, would they?
You and I were 3 years ago. I moved on.
I haven't, Joe. I still have feelings for you.
Check. Check. Does Poppy flip her hair when she's with me? Check.
I have a proposal for you, Mr. Russo.
Not interested.
Come on, Hayden. I used to be your family's publicist, so we have that forced proximity thing. Does Poppy know that you're the mysterious Russo heir who owns half the planet?
What do you want, Zoe?
I haven't, Joe. I want a second chance.
What good does that do? You had your first chance. You know, your mom berated me, and you did nothing. Just like you're doing now.
I'm sorry. I was an idiot, Joe.
Zach.
What do you want, Zoe?
We play boyfriend and girlfriend for the rest of the show, and I get the prize money.
You don't care about the prize money. Even I know that. You're just a gold digger. You want me, my family name.
You think Poppy doesn't want your money? Once she knows who you really are, her true colors will show.
Poppy's different. I am never going to be with you. So.
You won't get your precious virgin, Hayden Russo. I'll make sure of it.
You're drunk, Ryan. We should probably go. You want to say things in front of the cameras, okay? We should call it a night.
No, I'm perfectly sober. And I don't want tonight to end. I want you, Poppy.
Hey!
Oh!
Wake up, Ryan. There's cameras everywhere.
You slapped me?
I know that you want drama for your modeling career, but I don't want any part of this.
You still don't believe that I love you.
Why would I believe you love me? Nothing you've ever done would make me believe that.
So let me prove it to you.
We're done, Ryan, okay?
Poppy,
No, stop!
Poppy! What happened? Are you okay? Did he hurt you?
No, I'm fine. Let's just go inside.
You think Hayden's better than me? He's been lying to you, Poppy.
What do you mean?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't keep your little secret hidden forever.
There's no way he knows about my past with her.
He's using you, Poppy. You're the biggest clickbait here. You are the virgin. And him? He's using you for more camera time, acting like you're a protector, just to feed his twisted virgin kink.
Is that why you've always been so nice to me?
One more word from you and I'll break your jaw. Don't listen to him, Poppy. He's just trying to poison this.
I don't know what to think.
Poppy, you know, you're lucky there are cameras everywhere. But if I were you, I wouldn't continue to test that luck.
As long as I'm here, Hayden, you're not getting my girl.
Hey, you can't seriously believe what Ryan said.
Well, tell me this. Why are you always following me around? Why did you give your points to me?
Do you believe in love at first sight, Poppy?
Are you saying that you love me?
I... we should... Oh.
You two?
Hey, we should probably just give them the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
So, are we good?
I guess so.
Where are the guys?
The guys are getting ready for today's challenge. Are you ready for the lip lock roulette?
The what now?
For today's challenge, you'll return to the same rooms from the icebreaker round. Except this time, you'll kiss each male contestant. Whoever's heart rate hits 100 first, the other person gets a point. There are also props available if you want to get creative. Any questions?
I want to use my privilege.
Wait, privilege?
Yeah, why do I have a privilege? I completed a secret task on the first night.
Must be nice. And you got a free pass for doing what exactly? Oh wait, did you lose your virginity for it? Is that how you got the privilege?
Zoe, stop.
What? I'm just curious.
So, Poppy, how do you want to use your privilege?
I don't want to kiss Ryan. But I still want my point.
Noted. You'll only need to visit rooms 1 and 2. Any other requests? Great. Have fun.
Poppy, I was hoping you'd be first. You ever used any of these before?
No.
Want me to show you how?
I don't need to use these things to kiss you.
All right then. Kiss me.
I need your help.
To break up Poppy and Hayden?
Uh-huh.
What are you planning to do? I have plans already.
I'll do whatever you want. Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Mind if... May I?
You may. Now this is fun.
What do I do now?
Oh, don't tell me you've never kissed before.
No, I've kissed before.
I'm just kidding. Besides, you've already got my heart racing, so the point's gonna be yours anyways. Poppy?
Yes?
Kiss me.
Does kissing me not excite you?
No, because you're doing it wrong. Let me show you how to really kiss. Open your mouth. Give in to me.
Hayden gets 1 point.
You played me again? You got the point.
Lexi, Give my point to Poppy.
Done. Poppy, you got 1 point.
Look, I already told you I'm gonna help you win. I mean, from now on, all my points go to you.
You were joking.
I never joke when it comes to you, Poppy. You know, I'm gonna be thinking about that kiss all day. Hopefully tonight we can explore a little more than just a kiss.
Hope you all had fun today. The winner of this challenge is Zoe.
Okay, all right, Zoe.
I didn't kiss Zoe or Jocelyn. I just kissed you.
What? Why?
I just can't bring myself to kiss another woman.
Hayden. I choose Hayden for my jacuzzi reward.
I won't do anything with Zoe.
Wait, I've changed my mind. I choose Poppy.
What?
Girl, you have a beautiful body. You should show it off more often.
Thanks.
So, what do you think of Hayden? You think you're gonna bone him for your first time?
I don't know.
I can teach you some skills, Poppy. Men like it when you show them what you want. Tell me, have you ever touched yourself before?
No.
So you've never orgasmed before? My sweet girl. I can show you how to make yourself come.
I don't.
What are you thinking of? Hayden? The little virgin's into Hayden. You've left me no choice but to get rid of you, Poppy.
So, how was the hot tub last night?
It was fine. I didn't do anything with Zoe last night. Why do I feel guilty?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lexi.
We're nearing the end of the show. I hope you've learned a little about love and yourselves. Now for the last challenge, Table for Truth. You'll each go on 3 dinner dates. Ask your date 3 extremely uncomfortable questions, and whoever gets the most truthful answers wins. Now, please enjoy your day. We'll call you when it's time.
You sure no one followed you?
No one. What do you want, Zoe? Oh, wait, we can't do this out here.
Ryan, no. I just need to talk to you.
What do you need to talk to me about that you need to cover up the cameras for?
Remember how we made the pact to break up Hayden and Poppy?
Yeah?
I need you to drug her with this.
Jeez, what is that? Is that crack?
No! It's an aphrodisiac. Just give it to her, and then you can do whatever you want to her.
I don't know, man. That feels kind of illegal.
Do you want Poppy or not? This is your chance.
I think I'll pass. Just get rid of that stuff, Zoe. It's just a TV show.
Ugh! Coward! Hayden. You're all mine.
Oh, sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. What are you rushing off to?
Should I tell Poppy that Zoe is trying to poison her?
Poppy, I need to tell you something.
Poppy! I need your help, please.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, wait, Poppy.
Poppy, I'm stuck.
Sorry, I have to go. I'm coming.
Please take care of yourself, Poppy.
Zach, you are just as clumsy as you used to be.
Wait, as you used to be? Did you two know each other before?
Yeah, Zach and we're getting back together.
Oh my god. So you really are exes?
Yeah, we dated, broke up, and now we're trying again. Can you help me?
Sure. What? I'm really happy for you two.
Thank you, Poppy.
But, so, if Ryan and I are exes and you two are exes, does that mean that Hayden and Zoe?
I don't think so. Zoe mentioned she worked for Hayden's family.
His family? He told me he was a mechanic.
Ooh, maybe he's this old money heir and he doesn't want people to know, right?
Wait, didn't Zoe mention during Truth or Dare that she knew of someone's hidden identity?
She did. And the Russo's heir's face doesn't show up anywhere.
The Russo heir. No, there's no way. I mean, I work for one of their family's jewelry companies, and there's absolutely no way that Hayden would be my boss's boss.
Hey, what are y'all talking about?
Oh, we're just chatting.
Right. Whatever. The producers need to talk to you in the confession room.
But yeah, perfect. We are on it.
Wait, Poppy. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay. What do we need to talk about?
Me? Well, who I really am. What I actually do and, well, what that means for us.
Oh. Okay. Do I?
Oh, no, we can talk about it tonight. At dinner.
Okay. I'll see you tonight.
See you tonight.
If Ryan won't drug Poppy, then I'll drug Hayden myself. Strongest aphrodisiac on the market. Just enough to put Hayden Russo exactly where I want him.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, no. We're just on time. Cheers. The drug should start working any time from now.
This isn't right. How come he's acting normal?
My heart's beating too fast, and I'm so flustered. Shit. Zoe drugged me.
Maybe he needs something to set him off.
Do you like my necklace?
I need to use the restroom.
Hayden! Hayden! Hayden!
Oh, chill. I'm your next date.
Hayden. Hayden. Whoa. Are you okay?
Zoe drugged me.
What? Do you need me to call an ambulance?
No, I can't. I shouldn't.
Are the drugs making you...
Yeah.
He looks like he's in pain. Hayden. Look at me.
Your first time can't be. Fuck. Wait. I don't want you to do this if you're just doing it for the show.
I'm not doing this for the show.
The internet's gonna love the secret billionaire sex tapes.
Good morning, gorgeous. How are you feeling today?
Can't believe I lost my virginity on a reality show.
What are you doing here?
You have to see this.
What's going on? Who is this?
He works for me.
Uh-huh.
Get her to the safe house while I deal with this, and turn off all the cameras in the villa.
Wait, what are we dealing with? What's going on?
Look, I'll explain everything on the way. Just, we've got to go now. Let the producers know we're leaving.
Yes, boss.
Come on.
Wait, Hayden, where are we going?
Just come on.
Poppy? Are you okay?
Hey, is it really true you're the Russo heir?
You're Hayden Russo?
I am. Can we please just go now?
Why do we have to go?
Poppy?
Oh my god! Who did that?
Look, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, but we've got to get you someplace safe first.
Seriously, Poppy? Running off with a man that lied to you from the start?
You drugged me last night, and I'm pretty sure you took the photos too.
What photos, Hayden? You have no proof.
I'll get proof. And then I'll make sure you rot in jail.
He lied to you about everything. He bought your design company, and he only came on this show because he wanted to get close to you.
No, he didn't. You don't even know me.
I do know you, Poppy, from 2 years ago.
What?
Are you okay?
It's just low blood sugar.
Oh, here. It should make you feel better.
Thank you.
I'm late to a meeting, but can I do anything for you? Do you want me to call you an ambulance or?
No, I'll be fine in a few minutes. And ever since that day, I've been in love with you.
How did you know I was going to be on a reality show?
I looked you up.
You stalked me.
No.
For 2 years?
Look, no, I'll explain everything, but we've just got to get you out of here.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you.
You made the right choice, Poppy. Billionaire or not, that is creepy as fuck.
Dude, this really isn't cool.
Guys, can we just have a minute, please?
You can't tell us what to do.
Leo, take her back to the office. Pay her off or get HR to make her talk or something.
Yes, boss.
No, you can't do this, Hayden! Please don't!
I have nothing to say to you, Hayden.
No, Poppy. Look, it's not safe out there. There are reporters everywhere.
Do you think you can protect me? I lost my virginity to you. And the next day, it's just all over the internet.
No, Poppy, I promise you I will get to the bottom of this. But you have to believe I had no ill intention when it comes to you. I love you.
No, don't you dare. Not after what you've done. He lied to me.
I did it because she's worth it.
Got these for you.
Really?
God, you have no idea what you do to me.
Poppy, can I talk to you for a second? Sure.
How are you feeling, Poppy?
I'm okay.
I'm sorry about Hayden.
Did you know he was a secret billionaire?
Yeah, I did. He asked us to keep it quiet.
Of course he did.
Look, I don't know how to say this any other way, but I really need you to finish filming the show.
Okay. I can finish filming, but I hate it. I cannot be.
There isn't much left to finish. We just need that final moment where you tell everybody who you want to share the prize money.
Okay. What?
You won, Poppy. So, whoever you choose to say is the love that you found on this show will show on national television. Okay, take your time. Think it over. Whoever you're going to choose, Ryan or Hayden. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 10.
I have to do this for the money I need.
Poppy, there you are. Nice to see you this morning. Go ahead and have a seat. We'll get this done real quick.
Hey, just want to, can we speak for a minute?
Go ahead. 1 minute.
What do you want to talk about?
I need to say I'm sorry for everything. For not telling you. For how all this looks. No, it's okay. I'm not asking for you to choose me. I just wanted to let you know that you really deserve this. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You know, I've waited for 2 years for another chance to see you, speak to you. I can wait longer, if that's what it takes. I'm not going anywhere.
You mean you stalked her for 2 years? That's freaking weird, man. Come on, Poppy, choose me. We'll split the prize money. No strings attached. You can walk away free.
Poppy, we need you now. She can talk to you two later, okay? Okay, just one line. Tell us who you choose, and we'll figure out the rest in post, okay?
I'm sorry. What was the line again?
Just the name.
Okay.
Ready? Action.
I choose